And is this you right here for the 2022 season saying the Hornets could finish as high as the 7th seed? Yes, that was me. And this is you before the 2023 season saying the Hornets will finish higher than the Pacers and the Magic? Yes, that is also I. Okay, so I want you to say it with me. All right, what are we not going to do this season? We're not going to hype up the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, great job. You feel a little bit better? Yeah, I feel like a new man. I don't have the Hornets weighing me down any longer. Well, that's great to hear. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. Oh. What was that? Oh, nothing. Okay, well, if you're good at the... Oh. Charlotte Hornets defeat the Houston Rockets on opening night. Hey, this doesn't mean anything. Okay, it's one game out of 82. No, no, I know. I know. Okay. Let's not forget our progress. No. They could be the 6th seed if they're healthy. That's just the truth. Oh. Folks, for some reason, I'm just always attracted to the Charlotte Hornets team. I just think they could be fun. I think they could be frisky. And this was the offseason. I told myself, not this year. We're not buying into it this year. I need to see it to believe it. And God damn it, night 1 of the season, I'm already bought back in. I'm already in. I love this team. They beat the Houston Rockets 110-105, first game of the season. An impressive win for the Hornets, who looked terrible throughout the entire first half of this game. They were down double digits multiple times, yet clawed their way back into it. And in the fourth quarter, just straight up outplayed a Houston Rockets team that I think is going to be pretty damn good this season. And you got to see some of the flashes of why I have always just kind of been suckered into this team. And it is because of LaMelo Ball. I mean, I've always been a big LaMelo Ball believer. I think he's an incredible player. I think that he's vastly underrated, which is kind of weird to say because he was incredibly hyped coming into the league. But I feel like he's just become forgotten about. And most of that has to do with the fact that he's played 58 games total in the last 2 seasons, 22 games last year. But let's try not to forget who this guy is whenever he is on the basketball court. In 9 games before getting hurt last year, he averaged 32 points per game, nearly 7 rebounds, 8.5 assists, on 43% from 3, on 10.5 attempts per game. Like, this guy is an incredible basketball player whenever he's on the court, and he is a full-fledged star. I mean, he has some head-scratching decisions from time to time. He'll throw some passes that are just mind-numbingly stupid. He'll take some shots that are just mind-numbingly stupid. But to be 6'7", have the court vision and the court feel that this guy has, the playmaking ability, the individual skill, the athleticism as well on top of that, those are very rare traits to have in a player of this size. And the guys who do have those traits are star players in the league, like through and through. And LaMelo was one of them. 34 points on 10 of 20 shooting in this game, 11 assists, only 2 turnovers. This is the LaMelo Ball who made the All-Star game as a year 2 player. Like, this is why I'm always sucked into this Hornets team, because this guy is insane. And one of my favorite parts about this guy is he's just fucking hilarious. Nice spin move here, nice finish over Reed Shepherd, but we're emoting. We're doing the too small emote. We're emoting after every single trip down the floor because it's what we do. We're breaking Tari Eason, a great defender. Where the hell are you going? We're staring at him. Our little set shot 3. We're missing, but that's okay, because it looked cool, and that's really what matters at the end of the day. But you just see this skill, this craftiness, the shiftiness on full display. I mean, Şengün's got no chance in hell when he's isolated on the LaMelo Ball on the perimeter. It gets right by him in an easy finish. Also, watching this Rockets game last night, they have a new angle that they're testing out that's kind of just flying around the court, I guess. Someone on Twitter said it looks like a scene in a horror movie when the demon's looking for a child to possess. It's pretty good. And the attention that LaMelo Ball draws leads to open threes and open shots for his teammates. I mean, look at the attention. He gets 30 feet away from the basket here. That leads to a Cody Martin 3, which, oh my God, that is a disastrous fucking miss. But a good look nonetheless. How do you miss that bad? Jesus. I'm just hopeful we get 60 to 70 games from LaMelo Ball this season, so people are just fully reminded of who this guy is. And I'm hoping we get a full Brandon Miller breakout season, but he hurt his hip in this game. I haven't really seen any updates yet. It didn't seem like the most serious thing in the world, but he did barely play, pretty much 10 minutes in this game. And when he did play, he made some exciting plays. I mean, this poster right here is absolutely disgusting. Oh my goodness. And he only had 2 field goals in this game. That poster and this 4-point play from 3. I mean, barely on the court. Make an impact when you're on the court. Again, look at the attention. Fred VanVleet dies on a screen. I love that pass by LaMelo. And he just like reluctantly passed that. You go back and look at it. Just like, yeah, I guess you can have this. 4-point play. That was pretty much the last we saw of Brandon Miller. And, God, we have to talk about Tre Mann as well, huh? I mean, this is hilarious stuff. He is in a full-fledged Allen Iverson cosplay. I'm not, like, he looks like Allen Iverson on the court. He's got the baggy jersey. He's got the baggy shorts. He's got the headband. I mean, it's a full-fledged cosplay. It's like he's going to a convention or something. And damn, he was hooping last night. 24 points, 8 of 16 shooting, 4 of 8 from the field. This continues what was an impressive preseason showing from Tre Mann, where he started to get a little bit of hype, man. In the preseason, he averaged 16 points per game, 69% true shooting. That led some people to believe he can be a Sixth Man of the Year candidate. Like, this handsome devil right here, slightly biased, predicting him as a dark horse Sixth Man of the Year candidate before the season started. I mean, look how mischievously handsome this guy is. But he's got a smooth game. He's got a deep bag. He had some big shots for the Hornets in this one. This type of microwave score off the bench can be really valuable for this team. I mean, look at this step back, behind the back step back, just disgusting, playing his foot, generates space, knock down the three. Allen Iverson reincarnated. And this huge three with 3:33 left in the game to tie it up. Just a disgusting move. Oh, my Lord. Where are you going, Jalen Green? I'm mean-mugging the bench. Just an impressive debut for Charles Lee and this Charlotte Hornets team. They did a lot of things well, especially in the second half when they clawed their way back into this game. A lot of guys stepped up. Grant Williams hit a massive three that won the game pretty much for the Hornets with 30 seconds left and also got a steal the next possession. Didn't think Miles Bridges had the best game, but then you see a play like this, and you remember how exciting this team was at certain points a few years ago when they were in the play, and a LaMelo Ball lobbed to Miles Bridges in transition. Miles Bridges off the court, don't have much to say. On the court, this guy was a good basketball player a couple years ago, and LaMelo being on the floor with him opens up quite a bit. It allows him to get out, cut, run to the rim, catch lobs, get out in transition. Just a lot less asked of him on ball, which I think is good for him and the Hornets. Micic had a rough game stat-wise, 5 points on 2 of 9 shooting, but I feel like he kind of controls the offense in some ways off the bench that can be helpful for this team. And Cody Martin is there. He just takes some shots sometimes that make my head bleed. Like, what are we shooting here? What are we doing there? Why are we taking that? And hey, man, they held the Rockets to 45 points in the second half of this game when they looked like world beaters in the first half. I mean, Şengün looked like an all-star starter in the first half of this game. He was going absolutely nuclear, and they did a good job taking him away in the second half, clogging up the paint. They're throwing bodies at him, making life as difficult as possible. I think they played well defensively. And granted, the Rockets just missed some shots. I think if you're a Rockets fan, it's a little concerning, but it's not the end of the world. Fred VanVleet just missed a lot of threes that I thought were really good looks. He was 2 of 11 from 3. Some of these shots you expect him to make. Jalen Green was 5 of 15 from 3. Again, a lot of decent looks. As a team, 13 from 43, 30%. Yet another team bombing away, 43s in a game. But man, an impressive win from the Charlotte Hornets, and it's shit like this that makes me remember why I've just really loved this team in the past and why I want them to be good. I want this team to be exciting. I want this team to be fun. And I can't wait to watch them over the course of the season. And I'm just, stay healthy, LaMelo Ball. Please, please stay on the court. Brandon Miller, come back as soon as possible.